Hi, everybody. 40 years. Today, we mark an incredibly important milestone in the history of CNN. And though we're not able to celebrate it like we thought we might be able to in different times, it nonetheless is incredibly important that we mark the incredible contribution that CNN and each of you has made to the world. Take a look back now at what CNN has done over the last 4 decades. This is CNN indeed. You know, Ted Turner's words about our mission have never rung more true than they do today, at a time that the work that each and every one of you does has never mattered more. The world needs journalists, and the world needs CNN. To those of you who have been here since the beginning, or nearly since the beginning, to those of you who have joined along the way, or even just joined us recently, I want to say thank you and express my deep gratitude for all that you do. None of this would be possible without each and every one of you. We all have an awesome responsibility right now of carrying on Ted's legacy of one of the most iconic brands in the world. And it looks pretty darn good right now. This is CNN at 40. Happy birthday, happy anniversary. And to each of you, thanks for all you do.